Welcome to number 48 of Chinuch at Home. Thank you, Yeshivat Achaliach, Hazak and TorahAnytime.com. Question: when does Chinuch end? When will I be finished with having to be mechanech my kids? And the answer, there are many more than one answer, but I'm going to offer two. One is a hashkafa answer, and one is in halacha. The hashkafa answer is, as long as I'm your parent, which is pretty much forever, certainly until I die, but even beyond that, claims Ben Ish Chai, even after we die, and then at Tchiyas HaMesim, the mitzvah Kibbud Av V'Em returns. That's good news, so we always have a second chance. But until I die, I always have the mitzvah of being a role model for you, whether I or you like it or not. Whether I'm a good role model or not a good role model, well, that's my choice. But I can always I can always change. I can always be a better role model in my Bein Adam Lechaveroi, Bein Adam Lemakom, in front of my children. In my zrizas and my love for Torah and mitzvahs, in front of my kids, it's never too late to be a good role model, commercial, to our children for who we are becoming. So that's number one. The number two of this is, halachically, actually, Chinuch really ends at bar mitzvah. For a boy, 13, for a girl, 12. Boys are a bit slower than the girls. So this is in Shulchan Aruch, Orach Chaim, Siman Reish Chaf Hey, Sif Beis. The Ramah famously tells us the reason why we make a bracha at the bar mitzvah of our child, Baruch shepatranim oynesh hazeh. Thank you, Rabbi Shalom. I'm finally exempt from the consequences of this child's actions, misbehaviors, or mistakes. We're making that bracha because now that they're bar mitzvah, all their mistakes are accrued to their cheshbon. It's on their list, and it's no longer on my list. I've got my own list, and it's quite long enough as it is. So my training in mitzvahs that apply nowadays to this child ended at 12-13. But, continues the Mishnah Berurah, the mitzvah of toichacha continues. However, the mitzvah of tochacha does have certain conditions. Now, the word tochacha usually is translated as rebuke or reprimand. The problem with that translation is that it has the wrong insinuation of anger, disappointment, or even rage, and yet that's not what the word actually means in Lashon HaKodesh. The word tochacha actually means birur devarim. It's a clarification of matters. And in the mitzvah of tochacha, which you'll find in Rambam, I think it's in Perek Vav of Hilchos Deis, he tells us it has to be b'lashon raka, with a soft voice, a gentle voice, not anger, and not in front of other people that would embarrass this person or this child. So I still have the mitzvah of tochacha. Chinuch is ended, but tochacha I do have on condition I'm not angry. On condition I'm not embarrassing you in front of the rest of the family or anyone else for that matter, in front of your friends. And also that I'm not screaming and I'm not shouting and I'm not raising my voice. I'm not enraged. Oh, that's not easy. If I am angry, if I am shouting, if I am enraged, well, the problem with anger is it never really comes out right. It can never come out right. So you, my child, is not going to be listening to what I'm telling you that you did wrong. You're going to be listening to, when I do that, Daddy gets angry. And therefore, if I don't like Dad's anger, I've got to avoid doing that. And that's completely the wrong message. I want you to get the message that the reason why what you did is wrong is because you're hurting yourself. Not because it's disappointing me or enraging me or getting me angry. That may be true, but if that's the message, that's completely the wrong message. The purpose of doing the right thing is because it's right for you. And when my anger gets involved, I'm potter from tochacha. Timaheni ani, claimed Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Tarfon, his colleague, 2,000 years ago. I would be shocked if anyone today is able to give tochacha properly and be mekabel tochacha. So Mishnah Berurah gives it to us straight. Chinuch is ended at 12-13. Tochacha still applies if I keep those conditions. Whoa, do I need help on that one. Hatzlacha Rabbah.